Well, hello everyone, Mikey here, coming with you to give you another video to help you maybe use a tool that you're probably already using, but maybe some ideas of how you can continue to use it in other ways. And so many of you are probably using the application or the program called Zoom. And it is a phenomenal tool for you to use in a number of different ways. And many of you are probably already using it just simply for your meetings, where you get all the different faces on the screen and you can all talk with one another. I know we're using it for council meetings and our even church membership class coming up, things like that. It's a great tool to use so you can still see everybody. But there's two features on here that I want to highlight that maybe you haven't tried yet, but is actually really useful. And so the first one is the share screen button. So if you are in a meeting and you move your mouse around, you'll see some menu options pop up. And down in the center, you can see the share screen button. And what the share screen button does, it gives you, when you click that, it gives you a couple different options. If you have certain documents open, you can share specifically that document. But the first option on the list is actually just to simply share your screen. So I'm going to do that here. And what happens is whatever your screen is showing is what everyone else in the video will see. And what's really nice, it even puts your video that you're recording and you can move it around and put it wherever you can hide it if you want to. But it's a great tool for you to share so everybody can see what you are seeing. And what's really nice is, let's say you're at a council meeting and you are having to wordsmith something that you want to vote on. You can actually have this open and work together. Can't talk and type at the same time. So you can actually wordsmith a sentence. Everybody's looking at the exact same thing you're working on. You can vote on it. Awesome. It's also great if you have presentations or a video or any documents that you want to make sure everybody's looking at the same time. It becomes really handy to simply just share your screen and everybody sees it. Now, another tip I want to share with you in connection to sharing your screen is actually the record button. Now, we are using this feature as a way to pre-record videos. You could do it for your sermons. You could do it for we are using it for our confirmation. We also have a membership class coming up that this might be helpful for. Whatever it is, if you want to do it in a pre-record function or to record a meeting and then send it out to those who couldn't be there, this record button is also very helpful. And so in the menu button, down there, you'll see a record button. When you click that button, you get two options. You can record to a cloud. I typically do record to the computer because then it'll save it straight to the device you're using. And so record to the computer, and so that's actually what I'm using right now. You are watching this video through a Zoom recording. And what's really nice about this is I can use this feature to record, say, for example, we are using it to record our confirmation lessons. And so what I can do is I can talk to the students, I can record, and then I can switch over to like a confirmation lesson and then present. And so students can still follow along with some sort of presentation. I'm still up in the window and I can talk, or if I want to, I can hide myself, take myself out of the picture completely. And this becomes a way for me to teach lessons. You can do this with sermons as well, so people can kind of be seeing this and record it once, and then you can send it later. And so those are two big tips that I highly recommend for you. One other thing in regards to meetings that I have learned over time is when you tend to have multiple people, let's say you have like 10 people, council meeting, something like that, it's best to tell people to everybody mute their mics, because you've probably heard feedback or echoes happening, and it's just people's audio. Their microphone is picking up the playback of the audio. And so we just kind of have had this rule where everybody mute your mics, and when you have something to say, click the unmute button and then mute again when you're done. And so that just becomes a way to keep it quiet, so that way everybody can hear at the same time. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions about Zoom, I'd be feel free to contact me. I'd happily try to help you figure it out. And then blessings to you all. Stay healthy and stay safe. And we'll talk to you later.